Hello and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. You know, we live in a world of technology and we have all kind of devices. You know, we have our smartphones, we got our smart watches, we got our tablets. You know, we have everything that communicates to us and help us to communicate. But have you ever thought of yourself as being a mobile device? You say, yes, you and I, we're mobile devices. We have buttons, they're just invisible. But people push our buttons. We have several buttons, but I'm going to not give you a whole lot of scriptures today, but one in particular I want to give you. Let's go to 1 John chapter 3 verse 17, and we might do 18, but I'm reading the King James Version. And of course, especially this time of year, this really applies. It applies 365 days a year, but you know, it's getting to be holiday season, so people are feeling a little more giving. Unfortunately, it won't last for some people after the week or the year is over. But 1 John 3:17, and we may do 18. King James Version, it says, "But whoso have this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and sheddeth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him?" It didn't say a particular season. It say when you see your brother have a need. Right? Right. So that button, remember on your phone you have all kinds of apps. So when you see a person, or a person begin to talk to you about, you know, they need something or they have a need or something, they're pushing that icon on your chest or your heart. They're saying help, help, help. You know, and help does not always mean financial help. You know, you may not have no money, but you might have that extra sandwich that you brought for lunch, and somebody say, "Oh man, I'm so hungry, but you know, I didn't bring nothing for lunch." You know you got that extra sandwich. Share. You know, or if you don't have that extra sandwich, you might have a bag of chips or something. Something that you can offer them because they have a need at that time. You know, we sit up with clothes in our closets that we know we're not going to wear anymore. Some things we just bought because it looked good for the moment, and then we got it home and it was like, no, I don't want to wear that. Don't always take it to the Goodwill. Why? Because people have to pay for that. Unfortunately, everybody does not have money not to even go to the Goodwill. You know, you can see somebody or know somebody, you know, well, here, you know, I have this, can you wear it? If you can't wear it, you know, bless somebody else with it. Because why? You have this world's goods and you see and know somebody that needs help. So, you know, when they push that app, just give it up. Don't be selfish. You know, also, we are wearing a app of prayer. You know, you ever just been standing or say good morning or hello to a person, and all of a sudden they just, you know, they just begin to spill their life to you. They're not just telling you so you can go blab it to somebody else, which I pray you don't, but they're telling you so that you can intercede for them. They're telling, that's a cry. That's a cry. I need prayer. I'm overwhelmed. I have this situation. I need prayer. So now they've pushed your app. So go pray. Go intercede for somebody else that you may or may not know, that you are close with or just might be a casual associate. Could be somebody you don't even know in the grocery store or store. But when they push your app, when they go to your app, learn to pray, then you might be wearing that app of sympathy, that app of encouragement. Some people just need an encouraging word to let them know, hey, it's going to get better. Trouble don't last always, And then they might need that app of truth. Sometimes we just got to be truthful with people. Everybody else done sugar-coated it, and after they tell you, you give them that side eye, right? Sometimes people just need to hear the truth, naturally and spiritually. No, girl, I wouldn't do that. If you do that, you keep going down that road, that's not going to turn out good for you. Sometimes we just need to tell people the truth, but always in love. Second, and most important thing I want to say, that you're wearing that app of love. People are looking for love, but most people are looking in all the wrong places. You and I, as being believers, disciples, saints, Christians, if you have the love of God in your heart, you're supposed to shed that abroad. So show the love of God towards somebody, because they're looking in all the wrong directions. They don't even have a meaning of love. So show that love today. When your button is pushed, show that love. And unfortunately, sometimes people are going to try to give you an app of snap off. We're not going to use that app. When they try to push that app, we're not going to use that app. That app of snap off, get angry. But it's an app of test. So, only thing I can say is when they push that button, pass the test. And there you have it. Remember, you are a mobile device, and people will use your app.